Hey YouTubers, I'm here with another video. It's Friday morning in Canada. As you can see, we had some snowfall, still snowing. Yesterday a package came in from Pure Later. Let's see what we have here. Big package. Alright, so yeah, I was lucky to get my hands on a 4090, a Gigabyte 4090. So yeah, let's see if we can unbox it, install it, and do some benchmark. All right. Okay, so we're back in my office. I forgot to mention that I bought the card from Best Buy, and the card, as you know, it was released on mid-October, and I've been hunting Canada Computers, Best Buy, Newegg, and they were all sold out. And this time, since the cryptocurrency is kind of dead, a lot of people bought the cards when it was released and put them on eBay, like Kijiji, and they were like selling this card. They wanted to sell this card for like 2,900. Some people put the the Asus Strix 4090 for $4,000, and unlike the previous generation, I was following the ads, and no one was buying this card, or even the 4080s. The 4080 was a disaster because no one was buying it because of the high price. So in terms of the cost per frame or the value, the 4090 has had a better value to me. It didn't make sense to pay $1,200 for a 4080, and so I was just waiting for this card to be available. And yes, not yesterday, 2 days ago, I was just browsing Best Buy, and this card wasn't available on Best Buy. It was just on Canada Computers, Newegg, and on Newegg it was like $3,200, and eBay was just crazy. I was just lucky. So yeah, my recommendation to you is don't pay the scalpers big money. It doesn't worth it. Already this is an expensive card, and no one is paying me to advertise this card. I just bought it from my own money. I had a 3090 which I sold 8-9 months ago before the price crashed. I was just hunting for this card, and I was patient, and I got my hands on it. So my suggestion to you, this is already an expensive card. Even for the 480, the 480 obviously is already available in most of the suppliers, but don't pay scalpers like crazy money. Just wait for it. Be patient. I saw that Best Buy is like getting back orders, like pre-orders for some of the cards. Be patient with it. In a couple of months, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be available. So the funny thing about this card was that, sorry, my hand. It didn't have any. Holy crap! This is gigantic. It didn't have any seals on the side. It's funny. I don't know what's going on, but anyhow, I'm gonna open it. I'm pretty sure inside should be a seal. See, there's no seal on this side, no seal on the other side. This is hard. This is a heavy card. To do it with one hand, let me see if I can put it on a stand and continue filming. Okay, I know it's not gonna look pretty, but this is the only way I can do it. I'm not a professional YouTuber, but let's just open it and and see if it's actually. So I don't know if you see it. Probably you can see it. This is probably just the manuals and everything, warranty. I don't care. All right, here comes the fun part. So You have the obviously the 12-volt power cable that catches fire, and there's a like an anti-sag, I think, tool for the mount on the motherboard. So these are the screws and these are the anti-sag, and this is the actual part. Holy crap, this thing is heavy. Holy Jesus Christ. Whoa. Whoa, no way I can do this with one hand. So let me just... Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, there's a seal here, but I don't like it that the box didn't have a seal, but there it is. That's kind of a seal. It says qualified. I don't know what that means, but let's just open it. I'm gonna use it for gaming, so let's just open it. But this thing is huge. Okay, so yeah, I guess that's kind of the seal for opening the card. I'll have to put it again here. Jesus Christ, this thing is gigantic. Look at it. Not the best video again, I apologize, but this cooler is huge. This is like I'm guessing it's a 4-slot card. Let's put it on, look at it. I'm assuming 3.5 or 4-slot. And that's so no more SLI or whatever they call it. And the power connector is on the side. And fortunately, I have a big case here. It's a full tower, so I hope it fits. Let me just take out my old card. It's I think it's a 1050 Ti. I just want to put it aside this and show you guys the size. All right, so this is funny. Just look at the size of this thing. This is the Asus 1050 Ti. I just use it, you know, whenever I don't have a graphic card, I just use it on my desktop. But look at this. It's almost, the length is crazy, and that's the height. That's the height of this thing, and that's the height. This is 4-slot card, and that's the case. I don't think I'm gonna have issues with the thing mounting, but let's see how I can use the anti-sag. Let me mount my phone on a stand to see if I can show you guys how to install that anti-sag bracket. Okay, so before I go to the case for the anti-sag bracket, I'll just show you. There is a like a manual on, like, installation guide on the Gigabyte card, which makes it easier. At least it shows you what you need. And I'm gonna do this part, which is this. There are two pieces. Obviously, there's one which goes on your motherboard, and I'm guessing is this one. This one goes on your motherboard and screws to your motherboard, and the other one goes on your graphic card. So I can probably do the graphic card part first, and so I'm doing this for the first time. it looks like there are screws included. Let's see if I can find the screws. Okay, here are the screws, and what we need is a washer. So there are 9 washers, and parts list 2. I don't know which screw I should use. I'll just take it out. So obviously I need a washer. It says there are 9 washers here. So these are probably for the motherboard side. And it's probably just one of the screws. So it's gonna be mounted here. Like this. Like that. And how many screws do I have to use here? It doesn't show. Okay, so for this, I figured it out. Here's the bracket. And based on the manual, you're gonna need a screw and a washer. So that's the screw and a washer, and then use any of the holes. So I'll show it to you, don't worry. So that's the screw and a hole. Probably use 2 based on this. Doesn't say use 2, but I'm gonna use 2 anyways. Let me just grab my screwdriver. Okay, so I've grabbed my screwdriver, just tighten them. You can use 2 or 3. I'm using 2 for now on this side. So it was simple. Just if you follow this, you need a washer. So that's the washer, and you have 9 of them, and you need probably 2 screws. One I used here and the other one I used here, as you can see. And now you can use 3, and on this side make sure that this is under the GPU side. So that's nice and sturdy. We can go now to the motherboard. The motherboard side, I think we have to remove 2 screws. I hope it doesn't have a conflict with the other stuff, but seems like it's this way. And then you need 2 washers here, and you need 2 standoffs, and then 2 washers and 2 screws again. So I am guessing that's one of the screws right there, and the other one is right here on top. So let's actually take those out. Again, I'm gonna do this with one hand, so just bear with me. Just want to see if it fits. Uh-oh. Let me see if I can find that screw. Okay, I found the screw. So this is supposed to be mounted like this, I guess. Hope the standoffs are actually long. So let's take one standoff and one washer. One standoff and one washer based on this. Okay, that doesn't make sense. Because this... Okay, so there are two type of standoffs. Two are smaller. You see, these are smaller screws. So I'm going to use the one that are smaller. Okay, yeah. So these two are smaller screws, see? And just put them here. Does that make sense? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that works. And then the second one again with another washer. So standoff and a washer. Just using my hand for the standoffs, which makes it hard. Okay, so this one is not... Let me see what's going on. Let me try harder. Seems like it's the right screw type. Just can't, for some reason. Okay, okay. Is it turning? Looks like they're okay. All right. And now I have to mount the bracket. Not the best angle, but we're doing this part now. So we did install the two standoffs with the two washers, and now we need two screws and two washers, two other washers. And the orientation is based on the guide is like that. So let's do that. Just want to see which screw fits here. Is this the right screw? It's gonna go right in. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So I'm just grabbing the washers with the screws again. I think if I do one, I just don't want to block anything. Is it blocking anything? No, it's not blocking anything. So I'll just fasten it with my hand first and then use a screwdriver. It's not the, I guess it's not the best method, but it's not the worst. Okay. Yeah, because this CPU, I'm gonna put it on scale. I'm not sure with the weight. I think it's more than 2 kilograms, so it's pretty heavy. And that's why you need the anti-sag bracket. Okay, this looks okay. Let's see again. So we did this part. And now what you have to realize is that the last part is that this thing right here goes on the back of the bracket that we installed. See here, it goes on the back side, and then you're gonna use this screw to hold it. What I'm gonna do now, I think it was best if I did this before. I'm gonna take it out from the rollers, put it flat on the ground, and then show it to you. Yeah, I apologize, guys. I should have done this before, but here what it looks like. So I took out those two screws from the motherboard, and those are these screws. And then there were standoffs, two types of standoffs. One of them had a smaller diameter. This one had as you can see, has a bigger diameter. So based on your screw type, you're gonna use the different standoffs. I realized that there are two standoffs, which is also mentioned in the instruction guides. You see, there's a 632 and there's an M3, whichever works for you. And then I use two of these screws and two of the washers, and you're gonna use that this another screw to mount it on the back side of this. Okay, so this is okay. Let me just bring the card. Again, what the hell is it's too heavy. Okay, looks good. Okay, so I made a mistake here. How the hell are you gonna bring this? See, this part, it has to be on the back, you see? I'm just bringing this part, so it shouldn't be like this. It should be on the back side of that, and then you just align it with your PCIe. Holy, it's heavy. It's too heavy. Holy. Just wanna hear that click. If I don't hear that click, I'm not. I don't hear that click. I'm not happy. Yeah, I think it has something to do with this part of my case. See, it's not properly, the latch is not properly in, but I'm gonna leave it for now. I'm not gonna touch it. And what remains now is the power cable I have, which is right here. And this part, I gotta make sure that it's properly in. So the octopussy, there you are. That's, you can see it. This part, I need to make sure it sits in properly. Okay. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is first let's screw this thing in. Yeah, this part I don't need to show it to you guys, so I'll pause the video. Alright, so I mounted those two screws, and yeah, I wanted to show you the part for the anti-sag bracket. It was pain. It was pain. So here's the screw, and then this part you're just probably gonna push it a little bit higher. This is pain too, but I got it with one hand. Okay, there it is. So there's at least the sag this way should be less. Yeah, I wanted to screw that. I wanted to screw those two first, and then the anti-sag, and then use the power adapter. I hate this. Okay, yeah, I heard the click, and wow, this is gonna be bent. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. And they're saying it shouldn't be bent. But anyhow, let me lift it, and I'll go from there. This is unnecessary, but I'm gonna show it to you anyways. Wow, I don't know if there's even a clearance. Whoa. Just as a precaution, make sure to use 4 PCIe's. Don't use the like the ones that are coming from the same wire. Use 4. Let's see what this one's on. Oh boy, this is crazy. 3, and then there's the last one. This is just so messy. Or maybe use this. Let me just check everything. Everything's good. It's just this one is just draining. Oh, Jesus. Wow. Oh, I just want to change this one. Let's change this with. This one's just draining too much. I just wanted you guys to see the pain that I'm going through. Not fun at all. I don't like this type of power. No wonder why AMD went with the regular 3 8-pins. Yeah, that's the cost you're gonna pay for having a monstrous GPU. Okay, I'm not gonna put this panel on the. I want to test it first and see if it works. But yeah, make sure that this is plugged in. I heard the click. I want to try it again. It's definitely clicked in, but this is just too hanging. Yeah, I mean hanging too much. But all right, let me pause the video again. All right, back again. So everything is in order. I connected all the wires on the back of my PC. It is not a monstrous CPU or anything. It's a Z590 10900K 32 gigs of 3600 Corsair. Nothing too fancy. It's just the GPU is now upgraded from 3090 to 4090. The installation was pain. I wanted to show you guys. I'll take this before I turn it on. Wow, this is satisfying. The installation was definitely pain, especially with one hand. But I hope what I did for you guys helps. For the especially anti-sag bracket, make sure this is properly plugged in. Make sure that you use 4 separate PCIe's. I have a 1000-watt cooler master, which should be more than enough. 850, I think. Oh, don't tell me I have to take this out. That's fine, I'll take it out later on. But before I turn it on, because I don't want this thing to heat up. But I guess there's a plastic at the back that I have to, it's okay. I'll just take this out right now. Turn it on, see if it works, and then I can take care of the extra plastic. So moment of truth. Let's see if this is, it's okay. And one thing before you take out your old graphic card, what I suggest is to use the DDU, the display driver uninstaller. So what you do, I had the 3050 Ti in there. So before I take it out, I downloaded the DDU, and then I booted into safe mode with networking. I DDU'd the old graphic card driver, and I downloaded the new one, and then I'm gonna turn it on. So moment of truth. The RGBs look good. The fans are spinning. Let's see if we can get a post. So far so good. No, nothing is on fire or anything. Yeah, we got a post. There you go, guys. And the fan stopped. Let's see if we can get to the windows. Yep, we got into the windows, fine. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna download the newest driver. I'm gonna install it and show you some benchmarks. Unfortunately, I only had the 3090 EVGA, so I'm gonna compare it to the 3090 and see how much boost we got from this new monster. All right, bear with me, stay with me. All right, guys. So I'm back on my desktop, and before jumping into the benchmarks, I just want to show you something on GPU-Z. My card is currently running at times 16 Gen 3. The card is capable of running at Gen 4, but because of my CPU, the 10900K from Intel, it's running at times 16 Gen 3. Not a big issue, probably a couple of frames per second drop. So let's jump into the benchmarks. I did the benchmarks on 9 games on my 10900K, running at 5 GHz, 32 GB of RAM. 9 games are Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Control, Cyberpunk 3 tests. RT is ray tracing, and DLSS, you guys all know what it is. Days Gone, Grand Theft Auto, Horizon Zero Dawn, Red Dead Redemption, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Again, 3 tests. RT off, DLSS off, RT Ultra, DLSS off, RT Ultra, DLSS quality, and as you can see, there's a jump. And then the last one, Spider-Man Remastered. The blue one is for 3090. The orange one is 4090 frames per second. And the gray one is the percentage boost, which I can show you on this table, is the average of the boost on those 9 games. And as you can see, it's around 72%, jumping from the 3090 to 4090. It's a really big jump. So yeah, that's all about it. On the last part of the video, to wrap this thing, the 4090 is a beast. If you have a decent monitor, 1440p or 4K, I have 4K 144 Hertz, and most of the games, as you can see, are running above 100 frames per second on the Days Gone and on the Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and the with the DLSS quality, it's around 180. It's crazy. On the other games, it's mostly above 60, other than the Cyberpunk. So yeah, it's a big jump. If you have the money for it, go for it. Just make sure that your power supply
it has enough wattage to feed this beast. Yep, that's it. I hope you guys liked the video. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, thumbs up. If you didn't like it, thumbs down as usual. And leave me comments. I'll see you in another video. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.